Hey guys, what is up? I'm Milan and welcome back to my channel. So my skin is so shiny right now because I just did a face mask. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I always start my makeup looks with a face mask just to make sure everything is nice and soft and supple. Today's face mask, I used a really fun Tigger face mask from Disney and it's actually really nice. It smells like honey and it's super hydrating. So I've just got that settling in. But for today's video, I have something really special planned. So a few weeks back, I was contacted by a digital artist called Ross Walker Art, and they were so sweet enough to draw a picture of me, and it's absolutely amazing. I've been sharing it all over my Instagram for a little while now. We sort of started talking here and there, and they were so sweet enough to design some looks for me, and I fell in love with this one. So today, I thought I would put it to the test and see how it actually turns out. Definitely go make sure to check them out. I'll leave their description down below and his little picture of their work. So for today's look, I'm going to be recreating one of their designs. The other really fun thing about this design is it's all green, and I don't actually think I've done a green makeup look before, so this is going to be interesting to see what the colours even turn out like. But let's just get straight on in with it. Just to melt in that face mask I did earlier, I'm just going to take the Bobbi Brown Vitamin E Enriched Face Base, and I'm just taking that on my sponge and just melting that into the skin. When I do these really intense transformations, I really like to make sure all my skin is completely smooth and hydrated, just because I end up powdering so much that it will cling onto any dry patches that I have. For my base, I'm going to be going in with the Give Face Cosmetics Cream Colour Palette. So I'm just going to take the white cream on a Spectrum BO2 brush, and I'm literally just going to pack that into my skin all over. This Spectrum brush is definitely my favourite brush to apply sort of cream products like this, because it is a synthetic brush, so it's not going to damage any hairs, and it is also super dense, so it just really packs it on. So I get full coverage. I was literally halfway through a TikTok video and completely forgot to block down my brows, so we are doing that now. So I'm just taking some of the green and yellow from the palette, and I'm just starting to contour with it a little bit, just to make it a bit easier for my shadows to blend in and stick down. Once that is all powdered and set in place, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution X Alexis Stone Instinct palette, and I'm just going to start using the green tones to carve out the rest of my face. This palette is by far, I've said it so many times on lives and stories and everything, but this palette is by far one of my favourite palettes. I've actually hit pan on the yellow, and I've never hit pan before on any eyeshadow palette, which is quite strange, but it just shows how much I use this. But I'm always using it for stuff like this, just defining my transformation looks and everything, just because there's so many different tones in it. But yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with it and I love it so much. And of course I have to put in a little bit of yellow to act as the blush. That is probably one of my favourite things to do with big transformations. I love having that little bit of yellow right on the outer corner of the eye. And then another one of my all-time favourites is the Jeffree Star Extreme Frost in Sour Ice. All of the Extreme Frosts are some of my absolute favourite highlighters. I do find that this applies best when you use your finger, just because it comes out so much more pigmented. And then I use a brush just to buff it into the skin. As always, I'm gonna go do this eye off camera just to see what I'm doing. I have a vague idea, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna go in that direction, but I will be right back. Okay, so that is that eye done. I did a super glam sort of a cut crease. I don't really do cut creases that often, so it was a little bit of a struggle, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, so I will show you how I did it. So for the eyes, I went in with the Morphe Artistry Pride palette, and I just used these bottom green shades. And then I just used this Morphe M506. I'm just packing that into the shape that I want it to be in. And I'm going in with the shade Parade. And then with the shade Nature, I'm going in with an M456 and just starting to diffuse that first shade. And then right over the top of that, I'm going in with the shade Art and just blending them all out. And just taking a little bit of that dark purple just to really deepen that crease. And you literally just keep doing these steps until you're satisfied with it. It takes quite a while, but you just want it to be as blended as possible. And then once I have a pretty defined cut crease, I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glitter in the shade Raleigh. So now that the eyes are done, it is time to move on to the hardest part, which is the dollar signs going all over the face. No idea how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to start on this side off camera, just try and get as many done as I can, and hopefully it should look okay. We're back. Okay, so that took me quite a while. I kind of forgot like in the beginning that I have to do it backwards so that it comes up normal for you guys. So that took a little bit longer too, but we are pretty much halfway there. There's just a little bit more to do on this side, and I thought I would quickly show you one or two and then skip through it. To do the green dollar signs, I'm going in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour liquid lipsticks in the shade Karma and No Offense. I was really worried that I wouldn't have the right coloured greens for this, but these are both perfect shades. Kind of just going in diagonal. Which way is that? What? Yeah, in diagonal sort of movements. And then when all the S's are done in that colour, I can go in and do like the lines. There we go, so now I'm going to do the exact same with the shade No Offense. This one is a little bit more runny in consistency, so I'm going to let it sort of dry down a little bit on my hand, and then I'll start doing it. But I'm not going to bore you guys with it, and I will just do a quick transition. So now that the hardest part is over, I only have the eyes, lips, neck and hair left to do. So for lashes, of course, I'm going to be using the iconic Tatti x Mitchell TL Mitchell 2s and the underlash, just to make it that much more extravagant. For the lips, because I don't have a lipstick that matches the eyeshadow perfectly, I'm literally just going to use eyeshadow and pack it onto my lips and kind of like smudge it out, and then maybe go over with a really super high shine gloss, just because I want it to really match. I don't want it to be like a slightly different tone or anything, and this is the easiest way to do it. So I just took those same green shades and I'm just going to go over the top with the MAC clear lip gloss. And there we go, that is the final finished gorgeous look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this quick little tutorial. It wasn't that quick, but I really enjoyed it. And a massive shout out to Ross Walker Art for creating this gorgeous look. And I can't wait to see what else you come up with. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.